Refunct is right up there as one of the least complicated yet somehow most relaxing games that we have ever experienced. It can best be described as a first-person platforming game. There is no introduction or tutorials, you begin on a blank platform. Step forward and you'll notice that the once bland-looking ground beneath you will have changed to a vibrant colour. Look around and you'll discover a watery environment filled with simple, colourless geometric shapes. You can jump, slide and swim. The game's challenge is in figuring out how to reach higher platforms with the tools provided. There are red buttons that shine like beacons in the distance. From here on, these must be pressed to unlock the next piece of the puzzle. There is neither death nor enemies to speak of on Refunct. The game is fully designed to give players the least stressful experience possible. First and foremost, there is something unequivocally beautiful about this game. It is ridiculously simplistic, but that is clearly the intention. The few things that it does attempt, it nails perfectly. The controls for the games are smooth, responsive and free-flowing. You can free run from one side of the environment to the other with such ease, it is really fun. Presumably Refunct would not be as effective if it didn't look as good as it does. The colours are striking and the water is rendered surprisingly well. And additionally, there is even a seamless day to night cycle that really helps to add to the ambience. We're huge fans of atmospheric soundtracks. Ultimately, Refunct wouldn't be the same without its memorable score. It goes from a calming piano track to more upbeat electronic number. It's very fitting. The notable aspects of Refunct fuse to create an unexpectedly unique adventure. However, the biggest negative that anyone can really throw at this game is its length. Non-achievement trophy hunters, beware, there is very little for you here. Once you press the last button, you're given a time for how long it took you to press them all. Also, you're given a percentage which is based around how many blocks you coloured. The toughest challenge requiring you to complete the game in less than 4 minutes. This definitely requires some skill, but it mainly comes down to how well you remember things. It will take a number of attempts to nail it, but best times range between 3 and 4 minutes. Also, there are some collectibles that come in the form of floating cubes. These are dotted around but very easy to obtain. Of course, you'll be making a valid point if you accuse the game's length of being ridiculous. However, the game costs so little, it is an absolute bargain. Overall, Refunct may be a short experience, but it manages to achieve more in that time than others do and much more. It's a wonderful change of pace from an avalanche of shooters or open worlds out there. It's an easy completion which will appeal to many people, so make sure you give it a shot. It really doesn't cost much. You might just find it as enjoyable and as relaxing as we did.